So how do you show up to that product review? How do you structure your product reviews with your PMs? I know that you guys have all blocked your calendars. You're all going to be super upset that you lost the time with me, but I need a pre-read 24 hours before. I know a lot of VPs of product that I used to work with when I was ICPM that clearly hadn't read the pre-read. And I think that's a huge mistake. Like as a VP of product, you need to structure your product review so that you're only invited to ones where you'll actually want to read the pre-read. And then you do read it and you come to the meeting with some thoughts and you're actually very well engaged in the meeting. Like the worst product review meetings are when the VP of product is just talking about something that's totally irrelevant, right, to the feature. But probably all of you guys have been in those product review meetings where he just zones in on one little detail that's pretty much useless and irrelevant, right, to the broader picture. So as a leader, you need to not be that leader. And you need to go super engaged into the product reviews, even for those lesser features. Those to me are the three most important things about staying close. I'm curious, Ankit, where you'd expand.
Just one thing at the top, that you have to be very clear in your mind that all of this is going to take efforts from your end, because it will not happen by itself, and you also have, let's say, a job to manage the upper management in order to do this. So your why should be very clear. Whether why am I doing this? Okay. And everyone has a different why, but for maybe for most of the people, it has been for me, which is care. If I care about people who are junior to me, if I am not at my best, if I am not hands-on, I am doing a disservice to them. For example, if someone is a junior PM, ICPM, they have sent me, let's say, a document, and I'm not going ahead and reading that document, I couldn't contribute. So I need to be hands-on for that. Similarly, if I don't care, if I'm not hands-on, I'll not be able to serve my customers well, because you would have seen that in the reviews, if the review is only one-sided, the person is presenting and you are saying yes, 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 and you're not interested, you are now doing injustice not only to the person, but the person who's actually going to go ahead and use that product. So eventually your business. So in the long run, this hands-on nature is definitely going to help you out. And also there has been multiple researches that have been conducted. So in most of the books, you are going to find that leaders, as he said, empower, or maybe they delegate, or most of these kind of things are done. It might happen at some of the places, that could be politics, but definitely not in product management. You have to be hands-on, because your domain matter expertise, your understanding of technology is important. Plus, this doesn't only, let's say, helps you do the job, but also inspires your team. I have seen a lot of engineers. You will see that engineers mostly, let's say, trust or respect more people who are from, let's say, engineering background, because they see that they are learning and they have some kind of hands-on stuff. So there should be no excuse that you are not hands-on. But all the tactics are there, but your why should be very clear, because if you are not getting time to do this from your 24-hour or 10-hour or 8-hour job, you will not be able to do it. And once you have the why clear, you have all the tactics done, the last step is to convert this into habits. For example, once in a week, I will make sure that I'm having at least 2 calls with the customers. You automate your calendar. What I did was automated it, but calls were eventually taken by my CEO at Shiro. So what we did was, so we were connecting to her, and I was able to see that maybe she is lacking, like she was coming up with different kind of ideas. Because I was junior at that point of time, I could not just say that, no, you don't have that understanding, because she has also done something in her life. So what we did was, very simply, I just automated a message that whenever someone installs our app, they are going to get an email that I am the CEO of this company. Why have you installed the app? I would love to talk to you. And she would have 2 calendar slots, and then she'll talk to people, and then she'll identify the ideas, the kind of ideas that she had changed. So now you have to create habits. So I have done it for her, but you have to do it for yourself. So create habits.